Hey, I was just going to try and answer this question for you and kind of give you a demonstration of how you can take an image of a map and apply it and put it onto a Google Earth and then upload it and then use that URL within geteach.com. It'll make more sense once I kind of go over it. So the question I'm trying to answer here is it simple to overlay on your Google Earth any new map you have? And if, for example, you have a map of a county which with much more details and different scale than the world scale. I think county, you think you meant country. But either way, it's fine. So what I have here is I have an image, and I just went to Google Images and found this topographic map of Israel, and I went ahead and I saved it in this file that says overlay example. So if I open up Google Earth here, and you see kind of Jerusalem in the middle of your picture, all you really have to do is add an image, and I'm just going to call it topo, and then you browse for that image. You just locate where it is in your file structure on your computer. Go ahead and hit open, and what that's going to do is it's going to open up the that image that you just had. Now the trick here is just to go ahead and use this slider to make the image more transparent. And when you do that, you can kind of see the borders that Google has. Now all you have to do is drag the image and kind of take some time. It takes a little time here to bring that image and fit it in the borders of Google. Let's see here. There it is. Down here. And this is the part where I was like, say yes, no. If you have patience, this is a pretty easy process. As you move away from the equator, it gets more challenging. But that doesn't look too bad right there. A little bit there. Look pretty well aligned. Look pretty aligned. Then you go back here, and then you make it more opaque, and you can see that I'm pretty close to what the resolution is. So just come over here and click OK. From this point on, you can just right click, save place as, and this is that same file. It's called topo KMZ, and what this is a compressed file, and it puts that image that you see inside that Google Earth KML, right? It's its filing structure. Just hit save, and we have our Google Earth. From this point on, it's really easy. All you need to do is upload it to your server, and then call it from its URL into geteach.com. So from fetch files, just click add file, and then click find it in your file structure, and that's topo KMZ. Hit open, and what I've done here is I've just went to and created some Google Sites thing to kind of show you how it's easy for even the students to kind of go and create one of these things and upload their Google Earth. Again, it's about a 4 meg file. The image is about 4 megs, uh, and Google Earth itself is about 1K. So most of this that's being uploaded right now is just the image itself. So the image is going along with the Google Earth file. Once I upload it, I'll be able to use that URL and put it into geteach.com. Alright, so we're uploaded here, and then I'm going to copy the link address and then go to geteach.com and then come down here to fetch Earth, and then just replace this text where it says key in KML/URL. So we are putting in the KML that we just uploaded, that URL. And for Google Sites, I have to take off the back of this. So it's just ending at the .kmz, and then I'll hit fetch. So again, this is a 4 meg file, and I happen to be at home right now, and my broadband is a lot slower than it is at school. So it's going to take a good 20 seconds for this file to actually come down to me. First, it just now found the Google Sites server is just now releasing the image, and you can see that frame that it's putting around. So that's the actual image itself coming in, telling me that it's working. And there you have it. And then from here you can go ahead and put on the boundaries, and you can see that it's pretty close to the same. Again, real close to the same. But you can zoom in, and you can, like you were mentioning, a high res picture. Well, this is a much higher res image than some of the maps that I was creating, because I'm trying to wrap the whole thing around the world, and this is just a small section. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions or would like to go over something else, just send me an email.